Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Come On Keeping It Real. Well, I got some bad news. The video of everything that I did this weekend will not be coming out today, unfortunately. Had a pretty much long night. I got a bunch of phone calls and stuff that I had to deal with last night. A lot of stuff going on, and I didn't get a chance to finish the edit. I'm going to do everything in my power to get it done today and get it out Wednesday like I did last week. I typically don't like to put a video out the same day that I go live on the main channel, but it is what it is. I want to try to stay on schedule as much as possible. I put 2 videos out a week and a live, and I've consistently done that since I've been in Arkansas, and I will continue to do that. But for me, as far as having a consistent day that it comes out on, it's almost impossible with me working full time. But there's a lot going on. There's a lot coming up. I actually got a package at my gate today. It had to have been from FedEx because FedEx seems to be the only one that can find my address. So, but I know what it is, and what it is a whole lot of filtration systems for the cabin. My phone is steady working its way down this morning. Let me tighten it up. Working it, I was about to say working its way down again, but I actually had a sponsor reach out to me and wanting to give me a whole filtration system for the cabin, and want me to review it and check it out. So I'm about to start the bathroom here soon, so I've been in talks with them and told them they need to hurry up and get it here because I'm about to start the plumbing. Well, they did their part. It's here. So now I got what I need to actually start plumbing the cabin for the bathroom. So excited about that. But with that, things are changing. I might change the whole design of the cabin, the whole thing. I was laying there last night just kind of looking at things and thinking about things and thinking about the cost of everything. And I don't know if I'm going to end up doing an addition on the cabin or not, because with an addition I have to pour a slab and basically rebuild a section of the house about the same size as the cabin itself, which might end up being pretty costly. And it'll also change the look of the cabin a little bit, and I've been kind of on the fence about that. So what I'm thinking about doing is just going up. I'm thinking about instead of just raising half the roof up 6 foot, I'm thinking about raising the whole cabin up 6 foot up top and make a whole nother second floor all the way across. Now the thought process on that is, if I do that, the same roof trusses and stuff that I have right now, I would still be able to use. The same header that runs all the way across the cabin to catch the roof trusses, I'll still be able to use, as long as I take my time with taking it apart. And basically what it'll do is it'll allow me to do a 2x6 wall all the way around the top part of the cabin, and then put those same roof trusses back on top of that wall that I extend up. So it'll basically give me the same deal I have right now, just 6 foot higher, which in turn will make the whole top area a whole lot taller roof than what it is right now, and make it all 100% usable space. It will also allow me to put stairs at the bottom anywhere that I want to, because I'll have enough headroom whenever I come up on the stairs upstairs. So, and the only thing that it will take to actually do the floor all the way across the bottom, because it's about halfway right now, is it'll take 6 more 2x8s about 20 foot long. So instead of doing 3 new walls, a concrete slab, and all of that, plus new trusses and all that stuff for the roof, I mean, we're talking some 2x6 walls all the way around, which I can actually mill. And I probably won't be able to mill the 6 joists that I need to go across the floor. The only downside for me is the bottom stairs part is going to have the lower roof, like where the office and kitchen is right now. instead of having the big grand kind of roof or whatever. But I'm not necessarily too upset about that, because whenever you got a lot of open roof spaces like that, it's just harder to heat and cool and everything else. If I separate the two floors or whatever, I'll be able to control the temperature in both areas a whole lot better. So I want to know y'all's opinion on this redesign. Nothing's set in stone yet. Like I've said many times, I have a game plan, not a set plan. It is subject to change, but y'all are as invested in this as I am, and I'd like to know your opinion of what you think. Do you think I should do the addition off the back, do a 15 by 38 addition off the back of the cabin with a new slab and all that other stuff, or do you think that it would be smarter for me to just go up and actually have a 2-story log cabin, being that I've already got half of it as a loft already? I personally think right now, the way I'm thinking, that it makes sense to do it that way. Another positive is I will actually be able to put a bathroom upstairs as well, because where the bathroom's going and the wall where most of the plumbing and stuff is going, I could literally just go straight down, straight up with all the plumbing and stuff like that, and pretty much have a bathroom upstairs too. And I also, with opening up that much space, I could actually put a second bedroom upstairs as well for guests and stuff like that, and keep the same floor plan. I'm thinking it's probably going to be the smarter, cheaper move. I might end up changing the pitch of the roof some, because it's a real steep pitch right now. I don't think it needs to be that steep. It's just going to make building a little bit more difficult whenever you're doing the roof and stuff. And right now the current trusses don't have any overhang. You've seen on a previous video the rotted little kickers that come out around where they didn't bring it out far enough with the roof and stuff. It's basically just a little 2-foot little stub piece there. And what I'm thinking is, if I change the pitch of the roof a little bit to where it kind of, because right now it's like this, if I change it to where it's more like this, it will actually give me more span that way, and would actually be able to give me about a foot or two overhang. And there's a lot of reasons why I'm thinking all of this, because I got to thinking about with the part that's not being raised and with the porches that's going off like that, how would that work with the metal deck? Being that it's going to kind of go like this, it's just going to cause an issue right there with trying to seal that up. But if I actually raise it all up, I could just put the roofs on the porch as high as I want to put them, and the roof above will actually fall on that porch and then go all the way down, and I'll just have to put some flashing up against the wall. It won't be such a difficult thing to make that transition between metal to metal whenever it's like that. So I think the smart move personally is to go vertical. I think I mean basically it doubles my square footage there in the cabin, which the addition I don't necessarily think would double it. It probably would double it at the end of the day, but it would cost a lot more money to double it. I mean, when you're talking about doing a whole new slab, concrete right now is ridiculous, and it's a lot of work, and you got to have certain tools to do it, which I do not have. And it just allows me to be able to do the cabin renovation without having to do it all at one time as well. Because if I raise the second part up, then I could put the wraparound porches in at any time. With the original design, I would have to do the wraparound porches at the time that I did the roof as well, just by the way that it was going to tie into the actual building. I would be able to do the porches, just kind of bolt a header onto the wall right there and kick off of that at any time that I want to. Now here's the kicker, no pun intended. One of the advantages is with doing this second story on both of the sides, the south side and the north side, which both directions face mountains. Right now I have all those trees in the way and stuff and can't really see the mountain view, but I do plan on clearing it out and everything. if I was to go up and make it a 2-story, then I could actually do a walkout deck on both sides, or just one side, whichever one. I know for a fact if I go up that high with a 2nd story on there, there would definitely be a walkout deck out of the master bedroom, facing the mountain. That way I can put some windows and some doors up there and stuff, and actually just be able to walk out and sit there and drink my Monster or my coffee or whatever, and enjoy the beautiful mountain view in the mornings. And I think that'd be pretty cool. I would definitely get a better view by being higher up like that. And what that'll also do for the porch up underneath it is it would actually make it a shaded, you know, porch as well. So I don't know which. I guess the porch would be shaded either way if I was going to do a wraparound porch all the way around. But I think it'll look good. I think it'll be a good, you know, neither way is bad in my opinion. I like both. I like the original design that I was thinking about, but I also like this one too. I just think this way will actually save money. It will actually give me a upstairs walkout porch from my bedroom, which I think would be amazing. And I could also put some more windows upstairs and stuff, and kind of pretty much design the whole upstairs as kind of like a new place. The layout, the windows, the doors, all of that. The only downside that I see is it takes headroom from me in the main living area. Right now the kitchen and the bathroom areas already don't have that headroom. It's a very small space that actually does have it. And even though it would look cool with some cedar ceilings and stuff like that, I just don't know if that's worth spending all that extra money on doing the addition. Because, you know, anytime with organization and stuff like that, and you're limited on space, they always say go vertical. So I'm thinking that vertical might be an option. I'm probably going to end up doing a vlog on my main channel, asking the opinion of everybody. Might even do a poll on the community tab whenever I design, because there is one other design that I'm thinking about. I'm just not going to spill the beans on that yet. I got to do a little bit more thinking on that. But I know that I need to come up with a plan here soon and really start putting things in motion, because it's about to start. And I need to know what's going to be the most cost efficient way for me to do it, but be able to get the result that I'm looking for at the end of the day. I'm really kind of feeling the 2-story deal. The downside is I'm not getting any younger, and to have my room and stuff upstairs, I've thought about, like, do I really want my master bedroom upstairs for whenever I get older and it ain't too easy to get up those stairs? But then I got to thinking about that too, and if it does start getting to that point, I could always shift the master bedroom down into the living area downstairs where it's at right now, kind of turn that into the bedroom and put the living room area upstairs if it got to that point. So I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think? You tell me, because I'm curious to know what y'all's thoughts are. I want to do a detailed vlog video on it so you can actually see why I'm talking about it, and that way you can kind of get a better idea of my thought process here. I don't know. And I also need to look at a couple more things just as far as structural stuff, just to make sure that it can hold the weight. I'm almost positive that it can. With the vertical logs and stuff like that, I mean, you got a whole lot of support there, a whole lot more than what you would with traditional stick frame building. So I think we're good on that. It's just their headers and stuff like that over the windows and doors and stuff, in my opinion, is a little sketchy. So that might be something I need to address if I decide to go vertical with the whole thing. But it will give me a good opportunity with the roof off and stuff, because there won't be no weight above it, to actually make those changes. And also to be able to widen the doors a little bit and put bigger doors in, stuff like that. It opens up a lot of possibilities. So, but I know one thing, I got to figure it out, and I got to figure it out here soon, because we're about to start tearing into this cabin. And boy, let me tell you, once you pop the cap on it, there ain't no going back. So, but I think it makes sense for me. I really do. I think it'll allow me to actually step through this process a whole lot more than just trying to do it all at one time, because I just don't see, with working full-time and the finances and everything else, of being able to do it in just one big jump. I think designing it to where I can do it in phases might be the smarter choice. But I don't know. I'm pulling into work right now, as y'all can see, so I need to get off here. But let me know in the comments of what y'all think about this, and be on the lookout for a vlog video. It'll probably come out this weekend with this in more detail, where I actually show what I'm thinking and why I'm thinking what I'm thinking. I say that 6 times in a row. And then let me know. But let me know in the comments what your thought is, and y'all seen the cabin and stuff, and any other thoughts that y'all might have, because right now, hey, it's a brainstorming session. And you guys got a lot of great ideas as well. So I'm curious to see what y'all think about it. But until we see each other again, guys, come on. Keep it real.